Hello! And welcome to Explore Home Repeat. Today we are at Center Parcs Sherwood Forest. Really excited to be here, huh?
So excited. I don't even know what to look forward to. We haven't really planned anything and I just can't wait for this week.
We are going to go on a full tour of the entire park, show you everything there is to see. The pool facilities, the activities, all of the restaurants. We're going to give you a full overview of the entire park to see if it's worth it and if you should spend your hard-earned money coming here to Center Parcs Sherwood Forest. Right, let's go and explore.
Let's go!
Opened in 1987, Sherwood Forest was the very first Center Parcs in the UK. It's set in huge woodland with loads of lodges, a tropical style swimming pool kept warm all year and wildlife everywhere. No cars inside, just bikes, walking and of course whatever the British weather brings.
So here we are, we've come into the village. So this is the main area with the shops and restaurants. So we've got Las Iguanas and a Starbucks. There's also loos down here if you need them. And then a treat place, which is a shop full of sweets and ice creams, really popular. Yesterday when we got here, everyone was getting ice creams. And here you can see ahead of us, we've got the leisure bowl where the main area for bowling is, and the dome in the background is the Tropical Paradise swimming area. And this village area is absolutely beautiful. They always have like a water feature going down the middle of them. But this one, especially on a sunny day like today, is looking particularly pretty.
The selection of restaurants up here is amazing. So we've got Bella Italia behind me, then Rajendra Pradesh, the Indian. We've got a Café Rouge right behind me.
At the very top of the village, you've got Huck's Bar and Grill, which is very much American style burgers, pizza, pasta, that kind of thing. And then you've got the pottery painting studio. Now this is really, really popular. The kids love to do it. You choose your object you want to paint and then you can sit down and paint it. Then they fire it for you and post it to you, or you can pick it up towards the end of your trip.
The park market here is really, really well stocked. They are very, very pricey. There's no doubt about it. You are paying a premium for shopping in the middle of Center Parcs.
So these park markets are a bit notorious, aren't they?
Yes, they've definitely got like an increase on top of them. So you can normally probably get like Pringles or something for like £2. Here, I think they were like £3.35.
Yeah, and there's a tin of Heinz baked beans, single tin, for £1.80. So that just gives you an example of just how expensive it is in here.
What is quite nice is because Sherwood is so much smaller than some of the other Center Parcs, it does mean that all of your swimming pools, shops, restaurants, they're all just in one area. Whereas like at Longleat, they're massively spread out and you end up walking miles everywhere. Here, all really close together, really convenient.
There's also a really good toy shop for kids called Just Kids. Loads of stuff in there, really good selection of things for little kids and big kids as well. And then the storeroom next to it, which is very much sort of souvenirs and little trinkets. And they also sell things like sunglasses.
The selection of restaurants up here is amazing. So we've got Bella Italia behind me, then Rajendra Pradesh, the Indian. We've got a Café Rouge right behind me. There's then Huck's Bar and Grill. So much to choose from.
This is something new, the Woodcraft Workshop. You can make personalised signs with your family name on and things like that, and then you customise it and paint it and sort of finish it, and then you can take it home as a souvenir. So as we come out of the top of the village area, you then get to this gateway and you go through a wooded area and come out to the lake, this absolutely gigantic lake. Just to one side of where we first saw the lake, there is this huge boathouse area where you can hire all of your boating equipment, life vests, you can buy buckets and spades, and then there is a massive, massive beach area, and this is way, way bigger than some of the other beaches we've seen at other parks.
There really is a huge selection of different watercraft you can hire here. So there's big sort of 6-7 seater boats that are electrically propelled. There are little toddler tugboats you can have. They've got kayaks, paddle boards, catamarans, and lots of them are actually fairly reasonably priced for, say, an hour or so.
We're just walking alongside the lake and we came across the Woodland Adventure Golf. It looks really good here. Other ones we've been to, they've been looked a bit sort of tatty. This one looks a lot better, a lot more kind of managed. Next, we're going to go into the Jardin de Sport to see what's in here. I think we're going to try and find the sports cafe. This one definitely looks a bit smaller in scale. We've got the obligatory Starbucks. Looks like the crafting rooms and the gym and an arcade area down there. On the right here, there's a big Jules, as they always have. It seems to be one of the only places you can go to a Jules now. Those are the ones on the high street have closed down.
Behind me is the booking desk, so if you want to do any sports, you book here, or you can book online, and you get your rackets and your equipment here, and then just take them into the sports hall and go for it.
And here is the great big sports hall with badminton courts and climbing.
The Jardin de Sport had loads going on. We saw people playing badminton, squash, table tennis, and there's also 10-pin bowling in there too. There's way more across the park though. You can book things like quad biking, laser clay pigeon shooting, messy play sessions like mucky pups for toddlers, or take on the big treetop aerial assault course. Prices vary a lot, so it's worth checking ahead, and some of the popular stuff books up really quickly.
Coming past the booking desk, go past an entrance to squash courts, and then you go into the sports cafe. Now, it's not as big as other ones we've been to. Again, everything at Sherwood Forest is a little bit smaller.
As you'd expect with all these TVs, they show all the major sporting events, including football, tennis, golf. So this is a really great place to come to, particularly on an evening when it gets busy. It's always quite a good atmosphere in here.
The Subtropical Swimming Paradise at Sherwood Forest is still a real highlight. It's warm, has a wave pool, splash zones for kids, flumes, and a really good outdoor section. But compared to other newer Center Parcs, it definitely feels smaller and a bit more dated. One big downside we discovered, there's no lazy river here, and that is a real letdown if you've been to other parks that have one. That said, the rapids are much more extreme and more fun than at other villages, which does make up for it a bit. It's still a really fun few hours at the pool, but just don't expect quite the same scale or polish as at the newer parks.
This is the Pancake House over here, and it's really nice because it's on the waterfront, almost set out on this jetty overlooking the lake. So you could be sitting outside right next to the water. So you really wanted to come to the Pancake House?
Well, I've been once before and I thought we should try it again.
It was a very long time ago we went to a Pancake House, so I didn't realise they did as many choices as this. There's loads of sweet ones, loads of savoury ones. You can also have omelette as well.
Yeah, I think you can get the savoury omelette, so if you're not really a sweet tooth, there's many choices. I mean, I'm going to try the New Yorker pancake, so that's a bit sweet and savoury.
And I'm going to have the Italian. There are also plenty of seats outside next to the beach and the waterfront as well. So we just finished in the Pancake House. We've come back out on the beach. How did you find the Pancake House?
Yeah, it wasn't as, I thought it would be kind of a bad experience. But actually, it was really quite good. If you went for the chocolatey ones, or you might have got a bit more for your money.
But it's still pretty good value. Most of them were £12.50, but they were a meal in themselves. Like mine had prosciutto and rocket and pesto, and it was delicious. It was really good. So I think that's maybe why it's always so busy. Here is a great top tip. Download the Center Parcs app. We've never done this before. This new Center Parcs app has got a map built in, and you can set it to either walk or drive, and it will navigate you to anywhere, including your lodge. Because if you've ever been to Center Parcs, you'll know that a lot of the roads all kind of look the same.
We were just walking over to the country club and we came across the tree houses. Now, every time I see these, they do look amazingly impressive. A lot of them they take sort of 8-10 people, they're all raised up. Lots of them have their own parking spaces, so you don't need to take your car back to the main car park. They are incredibly expensive, but they look absolutely amazing.
We've just wandered over to the country club area, so this is very much down one end of the park. Very posh down here, lots of very big lodges. It looks really nice. They've got something that I've never seen before, a pub called the Dozing Duck. It is really nice in here. This is obviously relatively new. It's beautifully made, all wood frame, really nice lighting. They've also got shuffleboard in here, which I really love, and this thing called Crazy Pool that looks amazing. So this is Crazy Pool. So you play it like, sort of like pool, but you have all obstacles, sort of like mini golf really, or crazy golf. It's a clever little idea. Again, it all smells brand new in here. Also outside they've got a really good little playground. We've been struggling to find swings for Sienna, but there's some down here.
The amount of staff and effort it must take to keep this place running so perfectly. There's vans everywhere with security people, grounds people, housekeeping, all sorts of things just going on all of the time. People doing forestry, because obviously they've got to manage the woodland as well. It is incredible, and the service so far this week has been brilliant.
We do love Las Iguanas, so tonight that is what we are doing. We are going to have ourselves some Mexican food and we'll see what it's like here.
The Las Iguanas at Sherwood Forest is a really fun spot with colourful theming and a really good cocktail menu, and it even has robot servers bringing you your food, which Sienna absolutely loved. There's also a small play area inside, which definitely helps keep the little ones entertained while you wait. It's got a really nice vibe, decent food, and feels like a nice change from some of the other restaurants around the village.
So that's our week over here at Sherwood Forest Center Parcs. It was really good, wasn't it?
It was brilliant. I don't know, we had just the best week ever.
Yeah.
And we've been to quite a lot of Center Parcs. For some reason, this week was really good.
Center Parcs Sherwood Forest is really pretty. It's not kind of that manufactured planted woodland. It seems like it's a real part of Sherwood Forest. All the trees are really natural. There's loads of ponds and waterways. It's really, really nice here. It is a little bit smaller and bits of it are a little bit older than some of the other ones we've been to, like Woburn. The pool is really good. It doesn't have a lazy river.
We love a lazy river, and I just expected it to have one.
I even went to ask someone in the pool, one of the staff members, like, where's the lazy river? And they said, oh no, we don't have one here. And that's a real shame. The pool is a little bit smaller. Everything here is just a little bit smaller. The sports centre, particularly, not so much the sports hall, but the entrance and where Jules is and where the Starbucks is very much a smaller scale. But it means it's easy to get around.
Yeah, and the wildlife here, like the trees and the birds, and it's so good. Some other ones have like newer forests, so I don't think it's as well established for wildlife, but it's been really good.
Definitely. One other nice surprise, the country club at the far end of the park. Really, really new. The Dozing Duck. We didn't actually eat there, but it looks absolutely beautiful. It looks really nice, got good reviews. So if we come back, I think we'll definitely have to try that one next time.
And I went to the spa. Always a bonus if you can go to the spa in your week stay. Just go for the 3 hours. You don't need to do any like treatments if you don't want to do anything like that. Just spend a couple of hours and just relax in the saunas, the steam rooms and everything.
Yeah, those aqua saunas are beautiful. We've been to a few of them all over the country and they are highly recommended. Best spas we've ever been to. Right, with that being said, we're going to head off home. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Bye!